What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Intel back here with another WrestleMania prediction breakdown type of video. Today we are going to be talking about not only the Dolph Ziggler Big E Langston Team Hell No tag team match, but also going to be talking about Dolph Ziggler cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase at WrestleMania. Now, I do believe that Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston should be the tag team champions. Although they haven't proved themselves as a tag team, I think it would be, I think it's time to switch up the tag team champions. And I think Dolph Ziggler and Big E are just the two to do it. Although I also believe that the Primetime Players or the Usos, Primo and Epico, actual tag teams that haven't been just thrown together, should be the tag team champions. Either way, I would like to see Dolph Ziggler and Big E hold the tag team titles, and then maybe strap on the Divas title onto AJ Lee. I think that'd be interesting to make to have a faction with all the titles, like they did with Evolution at one point. This isn't quite the same thing, but a similar story type of deal. Not to mention the fact that Dolph Ziggler is still holding onto the briefcase, and plenty of people believed that Dolph Ziggler was going to be cashing in at WrestleMania 29, or, whatever, to have a match at WrestleMania 29 against whoever. Do I think that Dolph Ziggler is going to be cashing in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 29? No. No, I do not. And let me tell you why. Dolph Ziggler is a man that a lot of people really like. A lot of hardcore wrestling fans like myself enjoy Dolph Ziggler. I love Dolph Ziggler. I love him as a heel. I love the way he sells things. He's a great wrestler. He's great on the mic, and he deserves to be the World Heavyweight Champion in my eyes. Do I think that he deserves to cash it in at WrestleMania? Sure, I think he deserves to have that moment at WrestleMania. Do I think that this is the WrestleMania for that? Hell no. You have 3 main events that one of them is for a title. Okay, so you have Brock Lesnar and Triple H, The Rock and Cena 2, and then CM Punk and The Undertaker. Now, even if Dolph Ziggler did cash in Money in the Bank, how many people would actually be talking about that at the end of the show? You know what I'm saying? The match the pay-per-view will most likely end with The Rock versus Cena for the WWE Championship, with Ziggler possibly cashing in the Money in the Bank well before that. Possibly not. Usually, for the last couple of years, the World Heavyweight title has been decided in the first match at WrestleMania. So who's to say that wouldn't happen again this year? If it did, then I believe that Dolph Ziggler would have his tag team title match well before the world title match. I guess it depends on the way things are laid out, because if the World Heavyweight title match happens right before the WWE title match, and Ziggler cashes in, and he, something crazy happens like that, I think more people would be talking about Ziggler cashing in over Rock and Cena, because I don't think many people are actually looking forward to Rock and Cena, seeing as though we have kind of seen it for like the last 2 years with WrestleMania 27. They were building up this thing between The Rock and Cena, with The Rock screwing Cena over at WrestleMania 27. WrestleMania 28, we had the actual match. WrestleMania 29, there's no build-up. There's no good build-up. Everything that could possibly be said between Rock and Cena has already been said. So that match isn't too exciting to people. So why wouldn't people be talking about Ziggler cashing in Money in the Bank? And I think it would be an even better... there's a lot of talk of Ziggler turning face. So why not have Jack Swagger beat Alberto Del Rio at WrestleMania, and then have Ziggler, former tag team partner of Jack Swagger, cash in the Money in the Bank against him, winning the world title at WrestleMania. I think that'd be cool. But it depends on the match that's following it, really. If Undertaker and Punk follows that, I think Undertaker and Punk are gonna rip the fucking house down. Absolutely, and I think that should be the main event of WrestleMania anyways. But yeah, so I think I don't know though, because there's 3 main events, and it all depends on what happens at the show. But I don't think WWE would wanna kind of throw all this shit into one show when they could possibly have Dolph Ziggler cash in at Extreme Rules or another pay-per-view this year. He's got until, I believe, July to cash in, something like that. He's still got quite a while. So I don't think he's going to cash it in at WrestleMania. There's belief that he's going to cash it in with the weeks after WrestleMania. Just imagine if Ziggler wins the tag titles at WrestleMania. and then he cashes in for the for the world title shortly after that. Ziggler is going to be on top of the world. He's going to be a main event star in no time. I do not believe Ziggler will be cashing in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. I do believe Ziggler and Big E Langston will win the tag team titles at WrestleMania. And that's my opinion on that, guys. WrestleMania is, I believe, 5 days away now, guys. This has been your boy Intel. I'm out. Bye, guys.